Mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
Oh, you're one of those.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm asking you one as well, ma'am. Who are you?
I'll talk to security.
Not in here is restricted area.
No, it's not.
Okay, you're one of those.
Are you one of those? She said, you know the situation with all the terrorism.
I should have been a little more respectful out there and apologize.
Long Island Audit? Have you heard of that?
Yes, Long Island. Cool, man. Cool. I know that cat. He's a celebrity.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we are at the Madison County Licensing Center here in Alabama. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. Alright, before we go inside, let's take a look around the facility.
You were just videotaping my car.
Which one's your car?
Well, may I help you with anything? Do you work here at this building?
Who are you, ma'am?
Do you work here in this building?
Who are you, ma'am?
I'm asking you a question.
I'm asking you one as well, ma'am. Who are you?
I'll talk to security.
Do you work here, ma'am? How do I know I was filming her car? Just here walking around public sidewalk, taking some pictures and video. Hey, how are you?
What's up, bro, man?
What's going on?
Not much.
You mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
Oh, you're one of those.
Oh, just asking you who you are?
Deputy Simmons.
Deputy Simmons.
Yeah.
What does one of those mean?
One of the blogger guys.
Blogger guys? Just
Yeah.
by me asking, do people not ask you your
because
name
you're
and
out here
badge number?
filming, looking in the windows. I'm not going to get into all that with you. Have a
So
good
are we
day.
done here? Okay, great. Thank you.
Not in here is restricted area because that's where they got the parking to do
No, it's not.
the things up
No, it's not.
for the parking.
No, it's not.
Okay, you're one of those. Have a
It's
good
just
day.
not a restricted area.
Have a good day.
By me telling you something's not restricted, that's being one of those. That's what being one of those, deputy. That's ridiculous. So by you telling me a restricted area is non-restricted area is restricted, are you one of those? Are you one of those? You're one of those, aren't you, deputy? Whatever happened to professionalism and respect from our public servants? And that's what we're here to do, is to expose public servants who don't recognize our rights and do not treat us with respect. That's exactly what we're here to do. So I don't know what vehicle, I was just walking this way, I don't know what vehicle she says that I filmed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go inside, take a look around. Hey, how are you, sir? Can I go through such? We good.
Now serving 1, 3, 8, Now serving out 1, 2, 9 at window L19.
Excuse me.
Now serving out 1, 0.
She said, you know the situation with all the terrorism.
1, 3, 9 at window TA6.
Oh, okay.
Now serving A.
They
0,
do that.
9 at window L9.
Come out and tell them to
Now
get off
serving
the property
bar.
and all that kind of
1,
stuff there. Because they're not doing
5 at
that.
window
Trying to
L1.
create an incident to have on.
No, they're just trying to see if they're going to get told to leave property that's public property. They're not doing nothing illegal.
Okay.
But he knows what he's doing. The only thing like in here, like he would know is that he can film computers and stuff like that because that's private information. But public buildings stuff they can film on. It's not illegal.
Now
No,
serving
he's good. He's good. Yeah, no, he's good. He's
9
good.
at window L19. Now
Thank you, sir,
You know
for
that right.
right.
About
That,
filming computers.
right. I'm not here to get any. If there's any private information, that's not my goal here. But no, I appreciate you letting them know and de-escalating the
Absolutely.
situation. I don't want to get into any conflict. I want people to be educated on our rights and
Exactly.
respect our
Exactly.
rights.
Exactly.
That's what I want.
When I walked up, I was just being not trying to be facetious. I was kind of trying to joke with yourself. Oh, you're one of those, just being a blogger and stuff like that.
Right.
at window L9.
Yeah, I just any law enforcement. It's not meant to harass anybody. I just ask people for the name and badge number as a public
It's good,
servant.
dude.
That's
Deputy
it.
Simmons, Randy Simmons.
1,
Sean,
2.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
nice to meet you.
I think I've seen you on Facebook before.
Really, Sean?
Yeah, I think so.
4.
Long Island Audit? Have you heard
Yes, yes, Long Island. Cool,
Yeah.
man. Cool, cool. That's,
of that? Yeah, I
that's
try to
cool.
treat everybody with respect. If you've seen any of my
Yeah.
videos, I treat public servants with
Yeah,
respect.
yeah, you do.
I want to be treated with respect as well. That's it.
Yeah.
I wanted my rights to be respected, and
Yeah.
for law enforcement, uphold their oath, and that's it. Promoting
Absolutely.
transparency in government, and that's all I'm
Absolutely.
about.
Now we had a reason I come out was because we've got a guy that's he's an African American male and he dresses in all black and he's mentally
His mental health problems.
mental health problems,
Right.
and he comes around quite a bit and defecates and stuff on property and everything like that.
Okay. Yeah, it's
I
sad.
was like, is this guy filming the guy or is he?
Now
And then when you
39.
said when you said name and badges, oh, he's a blogger.
Right.
That's where it comes
Right,
from.
right,
There
right,
was
right.
no.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I mean, listen,
Stuff with the
it wasn't a big deal. I've been treated far worse than that. That's nothing, you know.
Well, my partner was in here by himself, and that's why I got to go by.
Right. Yeah, no, I get it. Is there a lot of crime here at the licensing service?
No, every now and then.
Because I've been around the entire country. I've never seen a metal detector. Is there a court in here?
Yeah, probate court.
Oh, okay. So
That's
there's
where
a,
they do a lot of the mental health
this is
stuff.
a courtroom. Okay.
Yeah,
This
and,
has
you know, by Alabama Constitution law, we have to have law enforcement where there's
where there's a judge, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then, you know, people do, it's against law to carry firearms in where there's the government officials at, or in a government building.
Right. I thought this was just like the driver's license center, so that's why I was a little taken aback from the metal detector.
It is, but we got to be in here because of the judge.
Right, with the judge. That makes sense.
And it's against state law for somebody to bring in a firearm into a government building, which this is. It's a public building, but it's not, you know, by the county. So we got to be in here for that. And we get, I didn't say we get a lot, but we get our fair share of people trying to bring in knives and guns and stuff like that.
Really?
And one act before, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is.
It's a shame people want to, you know. I believe full-heartedly in the Second Amendment.
I
You
do
know,
too.
yeah,
But
I'm
there's
sure.
places you can't bring it. You know?
Right. Well, and you know, judges have decided that, and I can disagree with that. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm not the one that makes the laws and interprets the laws. I just promote transparency and accountability in our government. But I believe Second Amendment. I think there would be a lot less crime if everybody was able to legally carry. It's our right. Shouldn't be
Yep.
infringed upon in any way. So, but I was just confused about the metal detector. But now that there's a judge here, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's why.
It makes more sense to me. 'Cause I've never seen that in a DMV before.
Yeah. Well, there's more than there than a DMV.
It's more like a county building.
Yeah. There's
Gotcha.
a lot of, well, you got probate judge in here, you got license department, which is DMV.
Right.
You got business license, you got sales tax, you got voter stuff in here, you got county tax collector. So
Right. See that behind you.
there's a lot of different offices in here.
Right.
One
And then,
window
then of course we got, you know, the mental health attachment to it with the probate judge and
Probate.
stuff. So you get, it's a lot going on in this building.
Right.
And you come in on a good day, I mean, it's really slow in here.
Okay.
Really?
Normally it's busier than this.
Sean, it's usually standing room only.
Wow.
Yeah, it's unbelievably busy in here.
That's crazy.
It's crazy in here.
Well, you know, I really appreciate the fact that, like, when they said, "Oh, you know, he's just trying to antagonize us for reaction," you told them, "No. He's just here. He's a journalist exercising his rights." I appreciate that because some people don't get. There are people who, just like they're in law enforcement, they're citizens who just want to be difficult. But at the end of the day, this is about bridging the gap between law enforcement and the public. For me, and I work with police departments. I've done trainings and stuff like that. So I want to bridge the gap between law enforcement and just promote transparency in my government. That's it.
Yeah,
You know,
good.
exercise my First Amendment right peacefully.
I've seen a ton of your videos, and I'm like, dude, he's actually right. I mean, I've seen them, and I'm like, you know, I'm kind of going with the law enforcement side of it, and then I'm like, see your side of it. But no, that's when you said your name, I was like, I know that cat. He's a celebrity, dude.
Oh man.
I feel like I met one.
Yeah.
I mean, you do good work. I'll
Thank you.
say that.
I appreciate it.
Some people take it aggressive, but
Right.
I should have been a little more respectful after you, and I apologize. That said, I got to get back into my.
Right. Listen. At the end of the day, the reason why is I try and treat I try and treat all law enforcement with respect from just because they're law enforcement, and I've had my rights violated. As you've seen, I've been arrested, I've had my rights violated a lot, and I've beat it in court. But so I don't try and take it out just anybody wearing a uniform. I try not to take out that frustration that those other officers did against me, and that's what I try and tell people in the government. Like, just because somebody has insulted you or done something wrong to you with a camera doesn't mean everybody with a camera is going to do that to you. So treat people on a case-by-case basis, and you know, that's how the world should work, really. You know, I don't know. I never met Deputy Simmons a day in my life, and I'm glad to have met you. I really am. I'm glad to have met you. Like I said, started off a little rocky, but you know, at the end of the day, I just want to bridge the gap. I want to exercise my rights peacefully and have them respected. That's all I want here.
Yeah, that's why I come back. Well, like I said, my partner, you see, he's over
Right.
by himself. And
Right.
I was like, I gotta go bye, you know. But I should have stopped, and I apologize for that.
That's right.
So that's the thing. I had my mind set on getting back in here, and I apologize.
No problem, Deputy. No problem. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna take some pictures, video really quick, and I'll be out of here.
Yeah. Just where you know there is video going on in here, which is no problem. And like I said, Sean, you know the routine and deal on it. Just
Right.
Don't film none of the
Right.
Some of the
And any
screens
restricted
are facing-
areas, right? That's fine.
Some
Yeah.
of the screens are, you know that.
Right. Yeah. No restricted area. Yeah. That's not my interest here today. But thank you. Thanks, Deputy. Deputy
I'm gonna be
Simmons.
better than that, man. I really like meeting you. That's kind of cool. You take care of yourself.
Thanks, Deputy Simmons. It was nice meeting you, sir. It was nice meeting you. Oh, that was really cool. So we got the judge of probate here. We have the women that were concerned about a man filming outside. They were just congregated there. Board of Registration, our friendly reminder that they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we the people record them. Doesn't seem to be the case here today. Well, it started off the case. I never thought from our initial interaction outside that Deputy Simmons and I would have a hug at the end. Never once thought that would happen. Never once. We have passports over here, license department. For being such a massive building, there aren't too many publicly accessible areas. We have some offices here. But other than that, not really much over here. License department seems pretty small. See, at first I thought this was just a licensing building, but apparently it's more than that. Probate court, makes sense why there's metal detectors. Anyways, guys, we're gonna hang out here for a few more minutes, and we're gonna be on our way. We have Deputy Simmons here, educating some more public servants, which is always a good thing. Like I said, we'll hang out here for a few more minutes, and then we're going to be getting out of here. All right, fellow patriots, we're just getting out of the Madison County Service Center here in Alabama. You know, if you would have told me that a sheriff's deputy would have given me a hug during one of my audits, I would have never believed you, especially after the rough start that we had. The public servant came out. She was very concerned about her car. I have no idea which car was hers. I don't care which car is hers. I was just filming in the publicly accessible areas over here to the right of the facility. Then the Deputy Simmons came out, and when I asked for his name and badge number very politely, he said I was one of those, which I didn't appreciate. Didn't appreciate him telling me a publicly accessible areas was restricted, and by me telling him no, again, bye. It didn't start off too well, right? But what I will say is that he held himself accountable. He came back in and he educated the public servants, even when they said he's just looking for a reaction. This was before he even knew who I was, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make that clear. This is before he knew who I was. He was educating the public servants inside that no, he's not an agitator. He's a journalist. He's a blogger. He's exercising his rights. He's making sure that public servants respect their rights. Again, he had no idea who I was at this time. We had just had that rough interaction right before then. He educated them. They even said, you know, he's just trying to agitate us and create a viral video. You know, I hope this video is viral and it shows that law enforcement can hold themselves accountable in some such situations. And he admitted he was wrong. He apologized. You know, we shook hands. He gave me a hug. It was nice meeting Deputy Simmons, and I hope he's watching this video. Like I said, didn't start off too well, but it ended perfectly fine. You know, no one's perfect. We all have bad days. We all get annoyed. If you're watching this and you've never gotten annoyed with somebody, and if you've never, you know, acted out of character, you're lying, right? We're human. Law enforcement officers are human, public servants are human. They should be held to a higher standard because they have the trust of the people. They're supposed to have earned that trust of the people. But, you know, I think this was a very positive experience in general. Our rights weren't violated. Deputy Simmons did a great job at the end, educating all the public servants inside. And, you know, we came together, and he said what we're doing here is really, really nice, and he appreciates our service to the community, and I appreciate his service to the community. So again, it's about bridging the gap, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. Can't wait to read your comments. As always, stay safe, God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.